Thank you very much. Is that the last one?
Yes.
Alright then, we got to sign the cast for the show. Definitely Eduardo Cortez. He's big in the business and he could attract a lot of...
Okay. If I'm not wrong, he had like 10 DUIs, got arrested a couple times, had a little run-in with the drugs, and then the female acquaintances, and then all that illegal stuff, I don't think he's that good.
Yeah, but, he still has a good following. His parents are big in the industry. Plus, that's history. What's gotta be from being able to the world?
Okay. You gotta deal with the press. That's gonna be so annoying, and I'm lazy. Second, there was that other chick, what was her name again?
Says here that her name is Martha Morasigan.
Yeah, whatever. Never heard of her, but I guess we should make this American Dream reality show a bit more realistic. Yeah, but seriously, she can be like the second student or something. I mean, at least we could do that.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go shoot it. Listen up, people. Rule Off Entertainment Studios is really excited to get this show on air. All of you are here today to really shed some light on what the American Dream is about. Through the real lives of our two students. I'd also like to introduce you guys to our director. Remember, if you want to succeed on the show, make sure you guys work with what he gives you and follow his directions.
I think we ought to read the pitch to those guys. Can you take it out real quick?
Oh wait, my bad. Let me get out the original pitch for the show. That way you guys get at least some sort of idea of what we at least said we'd done here on set. Here you go.
The American Dream is oftentimes a subject of debates involving its meaning, attainability, and universality. Works of literature such as The Great Gatsby, A Raisin in the Sun, they all attempt to demonstrate to some extent to which the American Dream either exists or is defined for certain people. Individuality, a variety of human experiences and factors out of one's control, provide the differences between the goals and dreams of certain people within our country. Therefore, the American Dream cannot be defined as a whole under one umbrella. Its scope is significantly shaped by an individual's origin, which takes into account their access to certain privileges, environment, and history. That was a mouthful. But enough of that, let's make some money. I mean history.
Before we start, if you could gather up and take a look at this April 2018 political cartoon by Christopher Wayne Yen. Can anybody tell me what they think this means in terms of our show?
Well, obviously, the cartoon argues that the goals and American dreams of many underprivileged groups begin with primarily achieving those privileges for themselves and the generations after them.
Close, but no cigar. What do you think, Cortez? Cortez!
Oh, sorry. I guess Wayne's trying to say that baristas should offer larger cup sizes.
Exactly. That's exactly right. That's why we're being sponsored by Starbucks. Enough chit chat. Let's get going. And action.
Hey, Martha, how's your day going? I just finished my test. Honestly, I thought I'd fail it, but my tutor graduated from Harvard and stuff. So, he knows this stuff.
Yeah, I'm alright. I stayed up all night studying for a test and I reviewed all the notes, but something just isn't clicking. I wish I had someone to help me, but my parents are always busy at the restaurant, so I never see them.
Same. My parents, they went off to Italy for a business trip. It's so easy to relate to you, honestly. If you need any help, I can help you, whatever subject you need.
Oh, I guess all of them?
All of them?
Well, I'm putting so much effort into one area that I only have so much time to catch up in the others, and then I lose track and then I fall behind again.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, I barely know anyone at school, so it's kind of hard to, ask for help. And the other people at school just push me around. I'm not supposed to be there when I worked harder than them, and they're only there because their parents are, the headmaster or CEO or something.
Well, if you ever need any help, I'm around, so just ask.
I was told that a lot as a kid, and people only say that so others they really care about think they're great for looking out for the little guy.
I mean, it would help me score with that girl Madison. She likes guys that are kind,
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You don't even have to worry about getting the help and support that you...
Cut. What was that?
Yeah, I don't remember that being on the script.
Script? I don't even remember there being a script for this part. I thought that since it's a reality TV show, we can just act normally.
Oh, right, yeah. I only gave Eduardo a script. The printer stopped working, and it was just too much of a hassle to get it back up again, and, you know.
Wait. So you mean you tell me that you chose to prepare him better for the scene than me? He doesn't need the help. He's already an established actor. He doesn't need a bigger advantage.
You gotta work with what I give you, alright? You shouldn't have messed up in the first place.
You need to be a lot more like Nick Carraway's dad, who once told him, whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember all the people in this world that haven't had the advantage that you've had. And I'm pretty sure that was on the first page of The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald.
How do you even know that?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm glad you did your homework. Feel free to continue improvising, but try not to make Eduardo look bad, okay? And action.
Ready to study, Eduardo?
Well, I think I'm pretty ready for the trick test tomorrow, but I brought my tutor, Mr. Hendricks, to help you out.
Hello, I'm Mr. Hendricks. Pleasure to meet you and assist you in your mathematical endeavors.
Thank you for your time.
No worries, this is part of Mr. Portis' session.
Yeah, I know. I figured I could spare some of my own time for Martha. She should really get her own tutor, though.
I bet you he thinks he's so righteous for helping me study for my math test. It's all probably just part of his scheme to make himself look better, rather than helping me achieve my own American dream.
So, what do you think about the scope of each student's American dream?
Yes.
Thanks, Mr. Hendrickson.
You're welcome.
Hey, what's the binder for?
Oh, it's my Orgo binder.
Take Orgo? Why?
Well, since I have to take organic chemistry for medical school, I thought I might as well just take the class now and get familiar with it.
Does that mean you want to be a doctor?
Well, my parents really want me to be a doctor. That way I can be the first in my family. I mean, it's really one of the few options that I've had growing up.
Well, yeah, your parents want it, but do you really want it?
The environment I grew up in is really restricting, and it restricted my options and prevented me from considering any other dreams, I think. My neighborhood wasn't the safest and it wasn't the wealthiest, so there were a lot of people that really needed medical attention or assistance, and it made me think that I had to be that last piece of the puzzle or just part of a new puzzle entirely.
You know what? That kind of reminds me of something we're learning in my AP Lang class. We're studying. We're actually looking at an article from the Institute for Family Studies by Melissa Kearney. She examines and provides some information on a study of economic mobility in American life in order to determine the correlation with economic mobility, or with initial upbringing, educational opportunities, financial stability, and other environmental factors with the promotion of the American dream, especially for poor children.
Are you calling me poor?
No, I remember Kearney writing that Stanford economist Raj Keddy's, quote, work indicates that certain types of communities are significantly more likely to foster rags to riches mobility for poor children over the course of their lives than other communities. 2014 figures from the study also suggested that factors such as residential segregation, social capital index, fraction religious, the fraction of households headed by single parents, and marriage and divorce rates all are highly correlated with rates of upward mobility.
So essentially you're saying that confidence and encouragement is critical in enabling youth to achieve their American dream?
Exactly. My folks have always been supportive and optimistic about my future since they've already been able to achieve their dreams. For a lot of reasons, that's why they don't have to push their fruitless dreams onto me in the hopes that I can do what they never could.
Hi there, I'm Swift Phil bringing you EnviroTape, the super strong, life-proof tape that can instantly repair and protect your American dream. Other types of environment tape break down and in some cases make damage to your dream, even worse. But with EnviroTape's financially stable and adhesive, emotional supportive texture, the tape practically wilts itself into your dream. It does all that without the need to adjust or change the actual shape of your dream. no one will ever again say, I look at you and see the final triumph of stupidity in the world. Like Benif told Walter on page 138, scene 1 of Act 3 of A Raisin in the Sun by Lauren Hansberry. By investing all of his money into his doomed, unsupported dream and the dream of his sister, Benitha, showing father's life insurance on a risky liqueur store business, Walter essentially suggests that her dream was of little concern to Walter as well. Anyways, let's get to the demonstration. So we have EnviroTape here, and we have a water bottle, which is essential to human survival, and therefore your American dream. Now that's a lot of damage. Now that's the power of EnviroTape.
Ugh, I need to call Eduardo for help. Hey, Eduardo, can you come help me with my homework? I'm struggling.
And see, if you do all of that, you can then solve for the net force.
Ugh, thanks, Eduardo.
No problem, but something seems to be up.
Well, I've been so busy and tired lately, and life just kind of sucks.
Trust me, I understand how killer expectations are.
Trust me, you don't. I'm literally acting as the parent in my household who also has to focus on my life as a child. You're rich and you don't know anything about having to worry about that. Like, I saw this video from NBC News about a millionaire tech entrepreneur named Jason Forbes, where he argues that his successes were greatly supported by his family's history.
But the best astronaut in the world can't fly to the moon unless someone gives them the rocket.
So even if you fail, you're still gonna succeed.
I mean, your life really isn't that bad. I mean, think about everybody nowadays are trying to look out for the underdog. I guess you could kind of call it a fad, but the general trend right now is to help those who are once pushed down, ignored, like you, immigrants, first gens, people in poverty, women. All these things are in the spotlight now, and honestly, it's even harder for people like me because there can't be enough room for both groups to succeed or realize their dreams. I mean, look at the college admissions. Based on your family's history and your own, affirmative action might be the only deciding factor between you and another student that grew up in a regular neighborhood, even if they're better than you.
You don't understand how stupid you are.
What?
Why do you think people like me get help? Because we need help.
Wait, chill out.
What have you done in your life to deserve such a head start? Huh? What exactly? Nothing. For crying out loud, you have a tutor from Harvard to help you with just math. Who do I have? Overworked parents that I have to take care of after a long day of school, and then I have to study by myself. Have you ever thought about the reason that we get help? Is in the dice roll of life, you won and I lost, so of course I get help. But it's because you were rocketed so far ahead of me as soon as we were born, and that just makes me so mad.
Okay. I don't know what to say. I honestly, never thought of it that way. I only ever thought that about, the help you got and never about the struggles you face every day. That's the reason for you needing help. I'm sorry.
Well, our two worlds are so different, you wouldn't really understand without somebody telling you. I'm just glad that you finally get it. Our past and the history that we carry with us will affect us every single day of our lives, whether it's in a good or a bad way.
Cut. Great job, everyone. Well, I hope you guys all learned about how our American dream is affected every single day with our origin. It's just a dice roll. Some people struggle, some people don't. You can't really control it, but what you can control is helping out the little guy, thinking about others. You've got to focus on communicating with all types for their sake and not just your own. That way, everyone can really have a chance to realize their own American dream, no matter their origin.
Alrighty. I guess this is the part where I insert in some epic credits music. Alright, let's go.